Yo, this is Alex. Today I'll be going through how exactly I plan to retire by the time I'm 30. This is my first finance video on this channel. There might be another video on the channel right now, but first or second. But basically, I'm going to go through how exactly I plan to do this, my kind of story. This is kind of introduction, kind of channel trailer type of thing. But yeah, basically, since I was 14, I've always been fascinated with investing, making money online, from selling Pokemon cards online to making YouTube videos to making drop shipping businesses. I've tried basically everything. I'm currently 21. Today, I'll be just candidly going through how I plan to retire, or hopefully retire by the time I'm 30. And by retire, I don't mean like just stop working. That'll be kind of boring, but just like be financially free basically by the time I'm 30. Now you might be thinking how. Well, to be fair, I started working pretty early, which a lot of you guys may or may not have. And I kind of got lucky. I started making YouTube videos back in 2009 when I was 10 or 11 years old. Stupid, I was a kid, so I was making like Pokemon card videos, Beyblade, if you guys remember that, those type of videos. They would get a little bit of views. I remember getting like my first check from YouTube when I was like 10 or 12 for like $200, which when you're 10 or 12, that's a lot of money. Now, obviously, these channels didn't really go anywhere. I had one or two channels, maybe with 1,000 subscribers. You don't really make much money with that many subscribers. But eventually, I did kind of hit gold. When I was 15, I had a channel actually grow to almost 200,000 subscribers, posting kind of these trendy videos, if you guys remember at the time, these 3 a.m. They were cringy, but I used to make them. Back in the day, I think this was 2016, 2017, and I kind of hit it big there. I remember I was 15, making like $10,000, $20,000 a month for a couple months. And obviously, when you guys make a channel based on trends, those channels just die out pretty quickly. But yeah, I did save a good amount of that, maybe like 90% of the money I was making, or even more, like 99% of it. I was a kid, so I didn't really have money to spend on anything. But yeah, most of it would get saved. And I was a kid, so I couldn't make a stock account or like a brokerage. But I could invest in GICs, which are guaranteed income certificates. If you guys don't know what GICs are, basically they give you a set rate, for example, 2% at the end of a year. It's locked in, so you're guaranteed at that 2%, and your money doesn't go down. You're set at that 2%. 2%, which is not too much compared to the overall stock market, but I couldn't do it because I was like 15, 16. In Canada, at least, you can't make a stock brokerage account with your major bank if you're not over 18. So I couldn't do that, but I did start investing in GICs. Now, obviously, this money started to grow. I was investing 99%, saving 99% of any money I made from YouTube. And that slowly started to dwindle down because, I made a channel based on trends, and that trend died. So after that, I did not stop. I was still on the grind, and I started an online business. We sell a bunch of stuff there. I don't want to give too much clues about it just because, I don't want someone just copying what I do, but it was an online business, not drop shipping, nothing like that. I did try drop shipping. It did not work. It just takes way too long to ship stuff. But I started an actual online business. We sold on Etsy, eBay, Amazon for a little bit. But yeah, that grew. I still have that business for almost 3 or 4 years. And obviously that business generated over, 6 figures. And I'm still running that business. And a lot of my money that I've saved, thankfully, throughout the years has grown. Compound interest kind of took play. And thankfully, I have a good chunk of investments, a good portfolio, a good amount of savings. So if you're wondering how I'm doing this at 21, that's basically how. I just started working early, saving everything basically. Little to no expenses. So that's how. I know a lot of you guys can't really do that for whatever reason. Maybe you have rent, you have responsibilities, which I understand. But I think what I'm trying to define here, the greater lesson here, I guess, it's not really about the age of retirement, but the principle of investing early. Now, luckily, I started investing when I was, 15, 16 with GICs. Of course, when I turned 18, I started investing into broad market ETFs. If you don't know what an ETF is, basically it's a group of stocks. Instead of buying one or two stocks, which I have in the past and I've lost some money with them, you buy a group of stocks that track an index, usually which is like the S&P 500. I personally buy, it's not financial advice, but I personally buy VFV in Canada, which is like VOO in America. It tracks the S&P 500, which is the 500 largest companies in America. And I put a lot of my money into that. And over the years, it grows, it compounds. I think there's like a fact or like a statistic where if you invest $100 a month, since you're 25 or 20, eventually when you're at retirement age, is like 60, 65, you'll have over $1 million. So I'll put some statistics on the screen right here, some calculations I did. But yeah, basically you want to invest as much as you can, as early as you can, because you get more time to compound, right? So I'm not making this video to brag about how much money I make or how much I have in investments. The point of this video is anyone can do it. I'm not special. I failed a lot of times, more times than you guys can think. Multiple businesses, multiple dropshipping businesses, regular businesses, YouTube channels, multiple YouTube channels. So please don't take this video as bragging. I'm trying to teach you guys. I'm begging you guys, just start investing. It's not complicated. It's very simple, especially nowadays. You can just go to your regular bank. There's a bunch of online platforms nowadays like Wealthsimple, which I have a link in the description. If you guys want some free money when you open your account, you can do that. There's also Questrade if you're in Canada. I'll link them in the description box below. But yeah, a bunch of them. Nowadays, you can just start investing. Just start. I'm begging you. Even if people think they need a lot of money, they really don't. Just start. It compounds. It grows. Even $100 a month, like I said, it grows to $1 million when you're about to retire. And a lot of people, I see this argument where a lot of people say $1 million isn't a lot in the future, which may be true, but that's if you're putting $100 a month. If you put more, you'll get more. It's kind of like that. And at the same time, what's the alternative? Just put in a checking account and get 0.01%. No, obviously $1 million is better than essentially nothing. So this argument doesn't make any sense. Just start investing. Don't listen to any people, and be careful when you start investing. Don't try to follow these trends of these gimmicky stocks, penny stocks. It's essentially gambling. Real investing is just investing into ETFs, and good ETFs. Research them. The ones I invest in are anything with Vanguard, not anything, but the top ones with Vanguard, VOO, VFV in Canada. There's one called VEQT, which is in Canada. I'm sure there's an alternative in America. But these are just ETFs that track either U.S. markets or the entire world, essentially, Canada, U.S., Japan, whatever. You guys can search these up, find which ones suit your risk tolerance. But if you're young, I'd recommend just the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ, which is also a good option. The one key takeaway I want you guys to take from this video is just to start. Even if I can get one or two people from this video to create a brokerage account with their bank or whatever, that's good for me. That's all I want. I help two people start their investing journey, potentially retire in the future, and not, die on the Walmart floor working till they die. That's all I'm trying to do this for. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first video on this channel, or second video. But basically, the title of this video is how I plan to retire by the time I'm 30. And personally, based on my sort of rough calculations, as long as businesses go through, income stays steady, I have a good amount of investments, a little bit of savings. I try not to keep a lot of cash just because I'm young. I'm trying to put as much as I can in the market. Yeah, based on that, I hope to not retire by not working forever after 30, but just, have a good amount of investments to the point where I don't have to worry about money. My kids don't have to worry about money. Parents don't have to worry about money. There's enough income from the portfolio to kind of fund my basic lifestyle. And for a lot of people, that might be 500,000, $1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Some people even say 10 million. But it really depends on what your lifestyle is like. I'm a pretty simple person. If you guys want to start investing, check out the description box below. You guys can start with any of these accounts. There's a lot of benefits. A lot of these brokerages give you a little bit of money if you use my referral code. So try it out. It helps me out. It helps you guys out. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be trying to grow this channel as much as I can. Just giving finance advice, finance news, whatever comes to mind. I'm trying to motivate you guys as much as I can. Maybe business stuff. I can show you guys my Shopify and what I do with that. As well as maybe YouTube advice. I did have a pretty successful YouTube channel. So let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see from me on this channel. And I hope you guys got motivated to start investing. That's all I want. I don't want anything from you guys. That's all I want. If you did get motivated, leave a comment. I'll try to respond as quick as possible. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a subscription on this channel. Subscribe, please. It really means a lot to me. You're investing in me with that subscription. It's free. Just click subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers so we can get monetization. And possibly I have a rough idea where every ad dollar that I make off this channel, I'll let you guys choose which stocks I buy, which stocks, ETFs I buy, based on the top comment on the video. So that's a rough idea, but I'll see you guys next time. I'm trying to do weekly uploads. I'll see you guys next week. Start investing. That's my advice. Peace. This is Finance Advice with Alex.